Hello everyone, I'm Steve from UCAN English Tutoring. In this video, I'm going to assess one of my students' OET role play conversation and provide the word by word feedback along with the expected score. Let's start the assessment now. So this is the role play card. Let's go through the audio file now.
Good morning, Peter.
Good morning.
My name is Pushkala. I'm your attending nurse on duty today. You seems to be anxious. What happened to you?
I don't want to explain to you.
I can understand your situation, Mr. Peter, but if you could share your feelings, definitely I will help you.
Okay, so the way you started inducing the patient to share the concerns is good, but the problem is you have been giving some background noises quite often, isn't it? So background noises such as uh, mm, could have been avoided. Okay, but apart from that, it was really nice. It was a good start. Okay, I'm happy with that. Let's go through the. Let's continue this.
No, nurse, I'm feeling very worried about my condition. I think I am going to die soon.
I realize it is difficult for you at the moment, but
Yeah, I think the interlocutor played the role very well. She showed the concern. I think she lived in the character. Anyway, that's all right.
don't lose your hope. You are in our safe hands. Our doctor team members are really expert in treating your condition, but please cooperate with us.
Yeah, nurse, but I don't like to do dialysis. I hate dialysis. And I think I will get a donor.
I acknowledge your concern, Mr. Peter, but dialysis is very much important for you at the moment because your body is not able to excrete the waste product from your blood. So that's why we are giving a dialysis to manage your health condition.
Yeah, okay. So you don't need to say so, that's why. I mean, they are the same thing, isn't it? You don't need to say so, that's why. You can use either. Please use either, not together. Okay.
So
Yeah, but
uh,
it's painful, you know.
I can understand your concern, Mr. Peter. It is really quite hard for you to cope up with the situation, um, but I'm really sorry to say that without.
So don't say but twice. But but that's what we call the false starts. False starts need to be avoided or reduced. Okay. In the worst case, you can reduce it, but the best case is to avoid completely. Okay.
The dialysis, you will face some other complications. Are you following with me?
You don't need to say are you following with me, but are you following me? You should say are you following me?
Yeah, nurse. But anyway, I would like to sign not for resuscitation if I have a cardiac arrest. So please get a sign for me.
I completely understand your decision, Mr. Peter, but please calm and cooperate with our treatment. Our hospital team will arranging a donor for your.
Will arranging, isn't it? I think that's wrong because will arrange would be the correct one. Will arranging, will doesn't go with the verb plus ing without an additional verb. Okay, so it should be either we will be arranging. You can say we will be arranging, all right, or our team will be arranging. Okay, so it should be will be arranging or will arrange. So you have to use either. All right, you can't use will arranging. That is wrong, unfortunately.
Body body because finding a donor which is matched to your body, it's really quite challenging for.
Which is matched? Okay, who matches, isn't it? Or which matches? Which is matched with your body? That's wrong. Who matches? Okay.
us, but I can assure you, definitely we will find a good donor for you.
It seems to me that you were drinking water or something in between, unfortunately. So it's better to one way to overcome these kinds of background passes and noises would be to take some deep breaths in before the role play conversation starts. Okay, that way you take some deep breaths. You don't need to take some deep breaths during the role play, but before the role play, that helps a lot. Take a lot of oxygen. Okay, take some deep breaths so that the brain can be activated and it can start performing at the maximum potential, and you will be able to deliver a clear speech, okay, with which you can score 350 easily.
Uh, okay.
Yes, nurse, but I want to die peacefully with the dignity in front of my family members. So please do me the favor.
I can acknowledge your concern, Mr. Peter, but I'm not an authorized person to take a decision from your side. Um, it is.
So those kinds of backgrounds, those kinds of things could have been avoided. Please avoid these background noises. Okay. The way to avoid is to use maybe some kinds of filler phrases in that situation. Instead of saying you can say, I understand your concerns, and if I were you, definitely I would have done this as well. So when you talk this, when you tell these phrases, in the back side of your brain, you should have thought about this next sentence so that you can continuously speak. Okay, you don't need to say just to fill up something. Okay, I hope you understand what I mean.
Okay, I will make an arrangement with the counselor, and he will come and guide you and in a right way.
Okay. The other thing is, you are not giving the small pauses between the sentences. You have been continuously speaking. So you can say, for example, I will make an arrangement with the counselor and he will come and help you out. So that's good. But you can't say, I will make an arrangement with the counselor and he will come and help you out. This is wrong. Do you understand what I mean? So you have to give the pauses in right places. Giving small pauses of 1 to 2 seconds is going to help tremendously to get the message across easily. Okay.
Is that okay for you?
No, I don't want to see any counselor.
Mr. Peter, I can understand your situation, but please cooperate and stay calm. And definitely, we are making good and comfortable care to you.
Okay, so you are trying to use the same phrases. For example, please understand this, or I acknowledge your feelings. So try not to use the same phrases. Okay, similar kinds of phrases were repeatedly used. Instead, you could have used a range of phrases. I think I have given you a document, isn't it, which listed out a range of phrases in a variety of backgrounds. So you could have used those things.
In your stay.
Yeah, nurse, but I know anyway. I'm not going to find a donor. Why I need to see the counselor?
Um, Mr. Peter, I can assure you that definitely we will find a donor for you because, as I mentioned earlier, it is quite challenging for us to find a right donor.
See, you have been talking continuously, isn't it, without any pauses after every sentence. or without any pauses after a group of phrases. It is always better to do that. It is also a good idea to take some deep breaths. I mean, not deep breaths, sorry, just breaths, okay, in between, okay, because when you continuously speak, you may get some breaths, heavily. You'll say, and so on, like this. So it's not good, isn't it? So it's better to speak at a pace and give pauses after every sentence. That helps a lot.
which is matched to your body condition. But I can assure
Again, which is matched with your body condition. Okay, which is matched. Okay, that's not good. Which matches with, or who matches with. Okay, all right. Try to slow down your speech, please. Also give small pauses of 1 to 2 seconds after every sentence. It's really important. Okay, so you have to give small pauses.
you definitely our hospital will arrange a donor for you.
Really? Okay. That's okay. I will see.
Okay, Mr. Peter, and I would like to suggest that you write a letter in front of your family members, and we will use it as a consent to proceed with your treatment. Is that okay for you?
Perfect.
Yes.
That's good. We need to ensure that we get the consent from the patient before we proceed to any operations or things like this. So it's good. All right, so it's a great way of confirming that the patient acknowledges all the risks involved in the operation or whatever it is. Okay, so that's good.
I'm okay.
Okay, Mr. Peter. Do you have any other concerns?
No, no, yes.
Okay, Mr. Peter. Take rest. I will make an arrangements for you. Thank you.
Okay, let's say so you have spoken for, yeah, 5 minutes and 5 seconds, so it's okay. It's not that bad. But you could have summarized in the end, so that's one thing that is missing. All right. So you could have summarized in the end, maybe using a 1 or 2 sentences. That's one thing. You have shown great sympathy. I'm very happy with the way that you have tackled the patient. All these things are good enough. You were able to establish good rapport with the patient as well. I'm very happy with that. It's all good. The problem in your speaking is that connecting phrases were not used. Connecting phrases and speaking strategies I taught you were not used properly. Okay, that's one issue. And then the other one is background noises, pauses, and false starts were committed. Okay, that's not good. All right, but pronunciation is okay. It's not that bad. You're able to pronounce all the words correctly, but background noises, pauses, and false starts can dramatically impact the score under pronunciation. Okay, but apart from that, it was a nice role play conversation. See, I'm very happy with that. The way you have shared, the consents and so on. Maybe another recommendation is to use a variety of words instead of repeating the same phrases again and again. Okay, so under vocabulary you have to improve a lot. Okay, use a variety of words instead of repeating the same again and again. Okay, so vocabulary should have been much better. Okay, that's what I would like to tell you. All right, let me go through the expected score. Okay, to me this sounds like let's go through the errors first. Okay, so background noises, some of the inappropriate use of grammar, and then you're not able to use a range of phrases. Okay, that's another issue. As far as your speech is concerned, you could have reduced the speech rate a bit, and then you should have given small pauses as well after every sentence. All those things can hinder you from achieving 350 for this role play. According to me, this one sounds like 340 out of 500, unfortunately. Okay. If you can address those areas, you must be able to pass your speaking role play. I hope you find the assessment helpful. Thank you.